Hello, my loves. Happy Tuesday. So, the good news is I have one more video to upload for the monthly, and I think that's Gemini. So, I'm waiting for Taurus to finish, and then I'm going to go ahead and upload Gemini, and then that will be it. Everybody will have what they need for this month, and then, of course, we're going to do spirit messages. But before we do spirit messages, I have to do a little rant. So, spirit messages are going to start in probably the 10-minute mark. So, yesterday I was going back and forth with my account, and then I saw I had a chargeback. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. Doesn't happen a lot, but of course it does happen with a business. So I was like, okay, so what is going on? I saw that somebody had a chargeback for a reading. Now, they hadn't had the reading yet, so it looks like they changed their mind and they went ahead and did a chargeback to get their money back. Which, I mean, you can do it. The thing about it is that they'll take your money back, and then they take $25 of my money with your chargeback to do a chargeback. So if that happens, if you know, and I've talked about this before, this ain't your vent. Go somewhere. You coming here throwing brooms around and stuff like you. Go somewhere. Now, any other time you be trying to tell me that I don't do no refunds, and see you already getting people confused. Go on. Go, go on. Do I look like I need any help? Do I? Do I? Go on, fire sign. Go on. Air got this. I got this. Go on. So anyway, before we were so rudely interrupted, it was probably gonna take us to the 11-minute mark now. I don't have a problem. I always tell people, if you have something that comes up prior to your date that your reading is on, hit me up, email me. I will go ahead, cancel your appointment for you, and send your money back. Because I know things, jobs, children getting sick, you getting sick. I know things come up. What I don't refund on is for people who have the reading, they miss the reading, and I'm sitting here waiting. I don't. But what kind of got me with this was that the chargeback was done. The person didn't contact me, and then when I was like, okay, looking at the chargeback, they issued the reason for it was um, that their credit card was charged. It was an unauthorized transaction, which means that something was taken off of their card and they didn't know anything about it, and they were doing a chargeback because of what the company put was fraud. And I was like, wait a minute, I didn't take anybody's money. So I hit up the company and they were like, well, yeah, the person said that, they didn't authorize the situation. This was a fraud thing. And so this makes us look at your account. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. I don't have any issues with taking anybody's money, but I think people don't understand that when you issue certain reasons for chargebacks, that what you put down could affect a small business owner, because what it will do is it could put their account in jeopardy, especially if they get many of those. Now, I know a lot of people, they buy something, they don't want it, they make a decision to take it back or whatever. They're having issues with the company, so they decide to go ahead and do a chargeback. Most banks and companies will try to give you your money back, especially if it's fraud or something like that. What I don't like is that it was not fraud. Don't make me out to be a thief, y'all. Don't do that. If you want to charge back or you want a refund or something, I'm not even going to say a charge back. If you want a refund, and if it is before your reading, I will do it. I have done it. There's plenty of testimonies of people who can come up here and say, I have given you your money back. I have no reason to try to steal your money from you or take your money. But when you enter something in that is not true against a business or a small business, you can put their accounts in jeopardy. And that's not cool. You don't play with people's money like that. Be honest. Be honest. I don't mind you wanting your money back, but be honest about it. Don't sit up there and say that somebody fraud you or took your money, or this business frauded you or took your money, when that's not the case. Be honest. I changed my mind about the service. I no longer want to pay for the service and I want my money back. That would have been cool, because what it would have done was open up a dialogue for me to come in and say, you know what? That's fine. I'll go ahead and refund you your money. You don't have to do a charge back on me, because when you do chargebacks, They take more money from the small business to cover that than they do for a refund. So I could have been like, okay, yeah, let's work this out. I wasn't given the opportunity. The other thing is I do a lot for the community. And even my online community. You get free monthlies, you get free weeklies, you get free Friday reads. I do a lot. And for those that have ever had an issue with me financially, we've worked that stuff out. But don't come in. I have an issue. I am not a thief and I don't like being represented as one or being called one, even though that may not have been your intent. I'm not sure. I don't like that. I really don't like that. And I don't like the implication that it has on my business, especially when it comes to my accounts. You have to be really careful about how you deal with people's business, especially small businesses who don't have all this money backing us up and these lawyers and all these other things that are backing us up. Some of us, we're building this from the ground up and we, between business credit and your standings with your accounts, that's important. When you start losing things like that, it affects your business. And if you're not a small business owner, you may not understand that. But I feel like that when you go against somebody's business and you misrepresent what happened, you're putting them in bad standing. And that's not cool. It's not cool. I don't think you should fuck with people's money like that. I'm very much open to working out any situation, but don't make me out to be a thief. Do not make me out to be a thief when I'm not a thief. Give me an opportunity to correct something if it's wrong, and I will. But don't do chargebacks or require or request refunds when you overslept and you missed your reading. Or, you happen to be out with some friends and you missed your readings. That is not on me. That is not my responsibility. That is your responsibility. Somebody was saying that, you need to go ahead and give us more what is it more notifications about when our readings will come up. You guys get about 3 to 4 emails or messages, your confirmation when you book, another thing that says that your reading is coming up on this date, and then you have a confirmation that comes in 15 minutes before your reading. It's kind of like, hey, stop what you're doing. In 15 minutes you have a reading with Tonya. And then there's another one that if you cancel out, you get some type of confirmation that your appointment was canceled. If PayPal or the Square issues a refund, that's cool. Sometimes they don't, depending on how soon you cancel. Then you have to come to me and I have to do it manually. But you get several notifications of how the business works for you. Time zone, time, date, confirmations when the reading is going to start. And like I said, 15 minutes up to it. Somebody was like, can you do it for the phone and make phone notifications? No, I'm not. I keep adding, adding, adding. We're dealing with adults. I don't read for children at all. I think the youngest person that I read for is 16. Never had a problem with her. Never had a problem with her. Never misses her meetings or her readings or anything like that. People are like, well, I need a little extra. I have grown children. I don't do work for them. They book their doctor's appointments. They do their own banking. They do their own stuff because I raised them to be self-sufficient and know how to handle their business. And I'm not going to sit up here and baby grown people. Some of y'all may have an issue with that. And if you do have an issue with that, cool, move on. Move on. Try different readers that may coddle you or hold your hand. I'm not that one. I'm not the one to do that because I deal with adults that should have a certain structure with how they handle their business. If you don't handle your business properly, then there are consequences. Same thing for me. All right. I don't like going back and forth with this reading and this booking thing because I have made it as clear on my website as I possibly can. But where I do have an issue is with refunds and chargebacks. If you're going to go against me with a refund because you feel like, well, I got the reading and I don't feel like I should pay for the reading, we got issues, we have problems. I don't like that. It's very clear on my policy what I do and what I don't accept on my page. And if that doesn't work for you and you don't want to go with the policy, then you have to go find another reader. But don't come back and try to take something from me because you didn't get what you wanted. There's a difference between being ethical and then also for a client being ethical. Now, I know for a lot of the systems, they're set up for people, the customer is always right. And I'm cool with that. I've been on the other side of that. But we have to be honest with what we do and how we do things. I would never put somebody's business in jeopardy over something that I felt like I wanted to, get sent back to me for the wrong reasons. And then I also would not enter in an explanation of why I'm getting my money back when it's not true. So if you're sitting up there, if anybody else is thinking about using this unauthorized charge and somebody is utilizing your money, or I'm taking money away from your credit card, I don't even have access to it, don't do it. It's not the right thing to do. And it does affect small businesses. All right. Rant over. And disregard the fire sign. I don't know, she wilding out today. It must be something in the air. Typically, that would be me. She is my offspring, but that's where I say I teach them, they're free thinkers, but they know how to handle their business and they know what and will they won't accept. And I think it's because of learning proper boundaries. Jasmine, Jasmine. All right, you guys, sorry for screaming at y'all through the video, but she had all that noise in the background. So let's get into spirit messages. Let's see what spirit has for you. Any guidance, any messages for my people. Oh, you guys, this Florida water from the Motown Witch is like the best smelling. I absolutely love it, and I've been using it. I put some protection herbs and stuff in, but even just a couple of sprays, it is so good. It's such a good scent from it. So if you are in Detroit, go by, pick some up. If you are not, hit her website up because it smells so good. So good. All right, messages for my people. Any guidance, spirit, anything that they need to hear. All right. Oops. That's a book. Messages for the people. Any guidance, anything that they need to hear, spirit. Messages for the people. Okay. Oh, that's good. Card number 1. Just trying to slide out with it. All right. Card number 2. Oh, okay. Card number 2. All right. Card number 3. And why, spirit? What's going on with card number 3? Thank you. Card number 4. Okay, we got 2. Let's see. Did we get anything that flipped? No. Card number 5. Thank you, Spirit. Why, Spirit? Why do they feel this way? Why does card number 5 feel this way? What's going on with them? Card number 5. Interesting. Card number 6. Card number 6. Okay, what do we have? Card number 6. No, you're not giving me a book. You are not giving me a book. Why does this person have conflict with this person? Card number 6. Why is there conflict with this person? Uh, they're going to try to go ahead and give me a book anyway. I'm not taking it all. I am not. All right. Card number 1. Card number 1. This is like the best combination. This is like a new opportunity that's coming in for you to make some money, and it's showing that your roads are open. So if you have any type of where you feel like that there is this blockage that has been there, like I don't know why I'm not moving forward. I've applied for this job. I haven't heard from this job. Maybe I've started something and it's not coming in or it's trickling in really, really slow. And you're like, okay, what's going on? It's showing that your road is opening and you do have opportunities that are coming in that brings in more money. Could be a new job. Could be if you have your own business that you may be connecting with the right type of people, or there's expansion that is coming in. It's almost like you've been pushing and pushing and pushing card number one, and finally the door is opening, which is like the right time. Now, I do feel like that there's still some type of confusion, exactly like where are we going, like where is this opportunity leading me, or maybe there's even this confusion of do I take this job or is this the right thing for me? I feel like within this month that there's going to be some clarity that comes in where it's like, okay, yeah, this is the direction that I need to walk in. This is where I need to be going. And I feel like that something is going to open up very, very soon for you guys, that maybe at the beginning of it you're going to be like, I don't know, I don't know if this is for me, or I don't know if I should take it, but it's showing that the road is open. The lantern is showing that they're illuminating your pathway. So you could be offered a job where it's like, I don't really know how to do this, or I haven't been trained for this, or this is a different system, or my skill set may not be big with this, but spirit is like, don't worry about it. Something is going to be illuminated. For some of you, you could be ended up meeting a mentor, somebody who takes you under their wings, or this could just be that you start getting it. Like slowly, it's like, okay, it's starting to make sense for me. Be patient with yourself if you're starting something new, card number one. But I feel like for some of you, because of the energy, maybe it's like, I've been pushing, I deserve this. I deserve this. I wanted to break out with Beyonce. I've been drinking. I don't know why. Maybe some of y'all have been self-medicating, trying to get your head right because you've been going through some things. This could also be celebrating an opportunity that is coming in. So whatever it is, though, it looks like that you deserve it, especially after you've been pushing for so hard. So I'm happy for you, card number one. I'm glad that whatever it is moving in your direction. Card number two. Card number two, we have love triangle, and then we have travel. There could be a distance between you and someone. So with this, you could be connecting with someone that you think is single. This could be online. This could actually be, somebody that you've already dealt with, but they live somewhere else. Maybe they came and visited you. You went to visit them. Um, this is an online thing where they live somewhere else, you live somewhere, and then you're finding out, or you are getting some type of indication that maybe this person is talking to other people, or if this person told you that they were single, they may not be single. It could be dealing with somebody who's still married or connected to somebody else. I feel like that the whole time that this person was dealing with you, that they were dealing with somebody else. Um, but there may have been a distance where they weren't either around you a lot, or the person that they're dealing with isn't around you. I'm getting something where it's like, okay, you don't really know the full story of what's going on with this person when they are away. This could also be general, where this person may be feeling the same thing about you, like, well, they live over here, I live over here. Maybe they're doing something that, I don't know. Maybe they're cheating on me. Maybe they're in another relationship. I feel like that there is something that is going to come to light, but I feel like that if you look for it, some of you are going to realize that somebody that you're dealing with that may be long distance relationship, or somebody that maybe you met online that you haven't really connected with yet, is seeing other people. Now, if this is online dating and you're just kind of throwing yourself in the pool, and you're still kind of looking at other profiles, and this person is looking at other profiles, is that really cheating? We're dating to kind of see if we're compatible, or if we're connected to people around us. If you're not connected, then you're just like, next, you move on to the next one, next. But if you've already given up booty, and I mean, nowadays, giving up booty doesn't necessarily mean either you're in a relationship, but for some of y'all who've given up booty and felt like we were in a relationship, you may be finding out that this person is doing this with other people, or they're keeping their options open with other people. And that's why we have a love triangle that's coming in. But I do feel like there's a distance where some of you are not looking at this or seeing this, and that's why this person is able to do this, or why you, on the flip side, might be able to do this. But I do feel some conflict that's coming in with this, and there may be some issues that open up. I wonder for some of you if you possibly could be getting a job somewhere that takes you away from a relationship, and the fear is that the person I'm with may start dealing with other people, or this may even be a person that they're getting a job and thinking, oh, my partner or the person that I'm with is going to start seeing some other people. So some of you, there may be a conversation of something that is not solid, or there's a fear about cheating or a third party interference coming in. All right, number three, we have anxiety, we have depression, and then we have walking away, which means that you have something that is really throwing you off. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You know, I can't keep up with this energy, so I got to let this go. I got to walk away from this. Some of you may have found out that somebody you were dealing with was dealing with a third party. If not, this could be anything. This could be the energy of this world right now. I mean, there's so many things where it's like I just want to pack up my bag, the cats, and move to a different country, or move to an island, or move to a hut in the middle of the woods. You know, there's a lot of energy of I want to disconnect, and it's because of being anxious with not knowing what's going on or not knowing what's going to happen around you. So this may not pertain strictly to a relationship. Whatever this is, it's almost like I don't have the capacity to deal with it anymore. You need to honor that. You know, maybe this is pulling away from people. Maybe this is like I need to take a break. Maybe this is like, you know, to get my mental balance back, you know, because I'm feeling a little discombobulated or, you know, unstable. I need to walk away from something. And some of you could be walking away from people that make you feel like this. Like I said, we got a lot of different issues coming in. Could be a relationship, friendship, but it also could be some of the things that are going on in this world. You know, take care of you. Self-perseverance is what we need right now. Like I need to focus on what is going to make me healthy because I don't have this to give to everybody. And you have to listen to your body. You need to listen to your spirits with that, okay? Card number four, we definitely have dealing with somebody who's uncommitted, and there could be like some type of conflict or verbal altercations. This could be arguing with somebody, and it's almost like, well, I want you to do this, or I need you to do better, or I want you to, you know, focus more on us, or I want to get married, and it's almost like you and this person are not on the same page. Somebody is using their words to hurt, to sting. Um, and then we have the player card, which is somebody who may not be fully committed, or they may have commitment issues in a relationship, and that's why the arguments are there. Um, for some of you, it could have been that you're dealing with something where there's some type of anxiety over somebody's, you know, commitment to you, because we do have the cheating card. Maybe somebody is getting an opportunity or something that is taking them somewhere else. There's a move that's coming in, and there's anxiety and depression because of this. Maybe the drama is conflict of communication. Like we're talking, but we're not really having good conversations. This could be like I'm upset. You may have found something out that you didn't want to see or hear or whatever, or you maybe somebody is, you know, doing you dirty and you're feeling like, okay, I have to deal with this. So card number four, I feel like that there's something that's going to come to light where it's like, okay, maybe this person wasn't as committed as I thought they were. Maybe they were playing games with me. This could even be somebody doing this to you. Maybe they weren't as committed to me. The thing with the watch your mouth is kind of like your words sting. So this is almost like petty arguments. Like we don't have to really argue, but we are going to argue. Look for the underlying reason for this. If this is somebody who is not committed and they want to go cheat, it's almost like a, you know, a Friday night or a Saturday night, and the person is like, I know if I make him or her mad, they're going to be like, just go, just leave or whatever. And that gives you the excuse to get up and go. So I feel like for some, you may be dealing with somebody who pushes your button so that you do push them away. Like, go on and go do what you want to do, because this person is not committed anyway. So there may be a lot of communication problems because of that, because you're dealing with somebody that is like playing mind games with you. Be careful of somebody who's using their words to kind of twist you up, because I think that's what's causing this. For some of you, I feel like there's some type of anxiety or depression because you're trying to figure something out with someone that really is playing games with you. Mind games too, on top of that. All right, card number five. Card number five, first card that came out was despair, and then I was like, why? Evil eye energy. So some of you may be feeling really, really just like, I cannot go on. I just don't know how to deal with things. I'm overwhelmed. You know, there's no new beginnings. There's no happiness that's ever come in my way. Could be somebody really sending this energy to you, kind of messing with your head. But like I said, too, you could have somebody who's manipulating, like using their mouth to kind of mess with your head. Somebody, we got player energy, somebody playing games, male or female. So I will say, check people's agenda this month, how do you feel when you talk to them? How, where are these arguments starting? What is the origin of these arguments? Is there a valid reason why we're going back and forth? Is this person being truthful to me? I feel like that there's this energy for some of you where somebody is just making you uncomfortable within your environment. Now, this could be with a work environment, this could be in your family, this could be in a relationship, but there's an energy of, I feel like, judgment, or either if this is not judgment, it's almost like somebody not really wanting you to move forward because they don't want you to get ahead. Could be that they're trying to keep you stuck. If this is a relationship, this could be with somebody who is like really complacent. It's like, I don't want to grow. So if I don't want to grow, you shouldn't want to grow. If this is a job, this could be like, why are you applying for that promotion? You don't really need that promotion. Stay here in the office with me. You don't need to go anywhere else. And some of you may be feeling like this energy is just overtaking you, like it's not making you feel good. So I feel like that you need to kind of pay attention to the people that you're dealing with, the people around you. If you're with people that don't make you feel good, you're with the wrong people. Anytime you're with an energy that makes you doubt yourself or feel more depressed or more anxious, it is like you have to cut ties. You have to go. Maybe this person needs a spiritual cleanse. Maybe the environment needs to be cleansed out. I'm not sure, but there definitely is an energy of watch your back. Because whatever this person is doing this for, it's not for good. It's for something for them, but it's not to help you out. So card number 6. Card number 6, first thing that we got was man, conflict, and then assert yourself. Some of you may be coming against somebody where it's like, I need to go ahead and put my foot down with something. Now, it may be because you're tired of arguing with somebody or there's some conflict that's coming in, and asserting yourself is maybe something that you have to do. I think card number 5 and card number 6 have been kind of getting this for a while, where you may be pushed. Maybe some of you are just very how can I say it? Very, like, you have a good heart. You're very empathetic. And so it's easy for people to get over on you because it's like, oh, you feel their pain. Oh, I connect with your pain. Oh, I don't want you to go through that. But I'm getting that some conflict is coming in. So I think some of you are being kind of pushed a little bit. It could be that maybe you don't want to get in conflict with this person or people, but it's kind of going too far. It's like, okay, now, whatever this conflict is, it's affecting not only you, it's affecting other people around you. And it's like, I need to go ahead and say something. It could also be that maybe you fell out with somebody and they started some type of conflict, or they're talking about you. And it's like, no, that's not true. Let me assert myself. Some of you, I feel like, are going to be putting yourselves in a position where it's like, I don't really want to put my foot down because I don't want the conflict of it, but I'm gonna have to put my foot down because maybe this person is leaving no choice. Could be somebody that you work with, could be a supervisor, male or female, and they're bringing in other people, and you're like, okay, wait a minute, that's not the way it went. That's not the way we're doing things. But maybe this person isn't changing it. They're not letting people know that. They're not like, this person didn't really say that. They're letting the conflict come, and they're letting you deal with the energy of it. And I feel at that point, it's kind of like, you know what? I gotta, let me get the right cards. I gotta assert myself. I gotta put my foot down. So if you are a male in an environment where there's a lot of conflict, I feel like that you're stepping forward. Female in a lot of conflict or an environment where there's a lot of petty arguments, I feel like you're asserting yourself. I mean, we have something that starts off with pettiness with one person, and then all of a sudden we got it affecting other people. And then here you come, where it's like, no, I got to put my foot down. And we definitely see that we're dealing with people. So it's not necessarily just energy. There's people that are a person that is starting something that is uncomfortable, and it starts with maybe words that sting. Let me say this, I don't mean to offend you, but, and then you get offended. So I do feel like some of you, you're going to step forward. I will say that there could be a new opportunity that is coming in. May require some of you to move or travel. Maybe there's some concerns about a relationship that you're worried about. You may be hearing some things about a partner. We do see some type of gossip. Maybe you have somebody who is not completely committed, male or female, and you're hearing some things about this person that hurt your feelings, that put you in a place of despair, like I can't believe this is happening. And it may be that somebody is purposely doing this, putting you in a position where you have to hear this until you come to a place of, I need to assert myself in a situation. Where is my girl at? I need to put my foot down and say something, male or female. Some of you, I think you've tried to walk away from something, drama, maybe overlook it and think it was going to disappear, and it looks like it didn't. And so it's like, okay, now I realize that I have to put my foot down and say something. Watch your backs, you guys, this month, especially with people that you're dealing with. Evil eye energy is there, which means that you definitely have some people that are going to try to stir up some stuff. Could be gossip, could be in a relationship. Maybe somebody knows that the person you're dealing with is cheating. Could be the other man, other woman. And then they're like, okay, let me put it out there. Let me tell people what's going on. And then we have all this conflict that comes in. And somebody's like, okay, no, let me say my side. And then I feel like when you do that, you're going to walk away from it because some of you are going to be done. You don't like the energy. And like I say, you shouldn't be caught up in any energy that you don't want to be in anyway. If it doesn't support you and uplift you, then why are they there? Like, what are they doing in your life, especially if they're bringing conflict and bringing you down? And some of you, I feel like you're going to be looking at some people and being like, okay, why are you here? What is your purpose? Pay attention to spirit, pay attention to discernment and intuition. All right, my loves.